My name's Mike Moore, County Administrator, and we're here to talk about my first year on the job here in Beaufort County. It's actually been, 13 months now, because we're August, so I was hired on July 1st is when I started. Challenging is a good word to use, just for me learning the staff, learning the council, and learning the community. But that's been something I've pushed forward, and I think, another word I would use is rewarding, because I've had the ability to meet everyone and get to know the community a lot better. And then I think, discovery is kind of another word I'd use, just because, a lot of new things to see and do in the county. There's places I haven't been yet. I'm excited to still go and see, so I'd summarize it that way. You've got everything from, great tourist destination at Hilton Head to places up in the northern part of the county that are really unique, St. Helena Island, Sheldon, other areas. So I'd say that's been really surprising in terms of just how different and how large the county is. Yeah, we really have enjoyed it. It's great living in the low country. You've got the beach. You've got a lot of outdoor activities, such as I can go running on the Spanish Moss Trail or lots of other locations, which I enjoy. So yeah, it's great. I have made it to the beach, so yes, mainly down on the Hilton Head Island, but again, there's other beaches to go see, and I've got other places to go as well. Well, I think one of the greatest strengths is the people, the diversity of people in the county. I think the natural beauty is certainly something that attracts more people to come here, not only to vacation, but to actually come and live. So growth is always something that we're going to face here in the county, because it's such a desirable place to live. But I think when people come here and they meet people in the community, they're pretty welcoming. They find that it's a good place to stay. I think first and foremost for me is always people, which is our greatest strength here on staff. And we've got a lot of talent on the staff, and then recruiting, and then retaining those staff, and then developing them so that they can continue to contribute in a positive, meaningful way is something I'm always going to be focused on. The other thing we talked about is the facilities, and just making sure we have a good sense of where our facilities are in terms of repairs and maintenance, and catching up on any deferred maintenance and programming future maintenance. That's another priority. And then of course, the funding, how we're going to finance all of this, and be good stewards of the taxpayer dollars. So those are all things that are my top 3 priorities. Yeah, we just awarded contracts for 2 pathway projects, or we're going to, coming up with council. One's on for Alljoy, and then there's another community. But those were projects that were on the 2018 referendum that we want to continue to move. We also had council reprioritize the remaining projects because we had more projects than we had funding. So we were able to get that reprioritized with council. So staff has a good plan going forward of what projects we're going to be moving forward, and which ones we're just going to have to come back later and look at. Well, I think that's a good segue into that, because I think building trust with the community is something I want to work towards, and if there was any sort of legacy, that would be part of it, is that we help to build and maintain or restore trust, if you will, in the community, how we're going to use the taxpayer dollars, and what infrastructure projects are needed to help, as I mentioned earlier, the growth of the county, and so it continue to face the challenges going forward. So those are all things I find to be great and rewarding. I just want to reiterate, my wife and I really enjoy living here in Beaufort County. We do have extended family here, so we get to see our grandson when he comes up to visit other families a lot. And so we're happy and excited to be here and looking forward to year 2 and just take it as it comes. So thank you.